time to speed this up. Welcome back, everyone. With a six people party. I'm standing in Lazarus's shop, and we have a character to level, Sarvok leveled, which means greatly cool and whatever. We still have no abilities for him. He will level up quite quickly now, because most of the characters will boost up with levels. This expansion is full with experience. Yes. As I said before, do we have any kind of spells we need? Let's see. Some 9-level spells would be nice. This is not a spell, this is an ability rather. On one hand, we don't actually need those, we will find them anyway. So let's go outside, and by the way, I'm Gabriel. What are the things we have to do? We are here to we're to deal with Gromnir. Khan Saradus is under siege. I dealt with the elves in the last episode, I think. I dealt with the problem here. There are still quests to do. Sorry. There is one. Fuck. Fortunately, no one was hit. We have to go inside there. There's a little quest that will start here. And let's see this.
What can it be now?
Captain Samond. Countess Santel. I know this is difficult for you, but you have to make positive identification. Yes, he is the man. Matteo, he is the traitor, she said. No, the Countess must be mad with grief. There must be some sort of mistake. You are certain, Countess? There is no mistake. I am certain. Before my beloved son Ardik disappeared, he told me he had witnessed Matteo opening the gate. Someone is trying to frame this boy, I think. There, surely you now see, my overzealous Captain Samond, that your egregious accusations have needlessly vilified my impeccable character. Oh, Jesus, he's using words I have never heard. This guy. Why are you doing this, Countess? I am Ardik's friend. Your son and I grew up together. Your son and I grew up together. Captain, you incarcerate this heinous felon immediately. Jesus, what is this language? What is this? You make no demands of me, Kaiser Jerry, I think. I fulfill my duties as I see fit. Men, take Matteo away and escort the Countess to her quarters. Yes, please take me away from this place. Okay.
What is it?
Well, Captain, am I free to go now? Is this travesty of justice, this witch hunt, this fiasco finally at an end? Oh, at least he has a... Finally he has a line that I can pronounce correctly, I believe. You are free to go, Kaiser. Get out of my sight. I'm in no mood to see your unscrupulous face right now. I suppose such abuse is the best approximation of an apology I can expect from an uncouth cretin such as yourself, Captain Samond. This guy is problematic, it seems.
I will do
what
my
do we have
best.
here? Oh, we have some potions, nice potions. Healing potions. These
On
are
my honor.
high-level healing potions. Captain,
Yes,
what was this all about?
Now?
What? Oh, you must be the one Melisande told me about. Just what our town needs, more ballspawn. My name is Captain Samond, and I'm a very busy man right now. I need to ask you a few questions. Well, you better take it quick. Make it quick. I can't stay for long. I must see the defenses of the walls. They are fighting, and still fighting, and still fighting. Is there anyone in town I can go to replenish supplies? No, we already know where these people are. Some way to get into the castle? The only way I know is the straight through the front gate, but these are locked up tight. Sorry, Ballspawn, but you're stuck out here with the rest of us. Maybe then you can tell me something about Melisande. Saradush would have been better off if she had never brought all these darkspawns here. Sure, she tried to help during the siege, but it's too late. Too little, too late. The damage is already done. Seems she is among the people quite clearly, you know, not loved, but at least appreciated by some. Yeah, I have questions about Gromnir. Gromnir isn't much of a soldier, abandoning the city like he did. And as a result, as a ruler, he's even more of a tyrant than Count Santel. The townsfolk are better off since Ilkhan locked himself in the castle. Me and my soldiers who have served as the Saradush militia for years, we don't need Gromnir's help to defend the town. Okay, so the city is divided inside, big army outside. Not good. Why did your soldiers drag this young man away? Ah, that. Oh, a more unpleasant matter. A few days ago someone opened a secret gate into the town. Saradush could easily have been overrun. We just discovered the traitor was a young man named Matteo. And it was quite clear that this whole dialogue we witnessed was not able to convince you, right? You don't sound convinced. There's no doubt in my mind that someone betrayed us. The enemy came through a small sewer outlet that was protected by both a locked iron gate and several powerful magical wards. There is no way to open the entrance from the outside, but Matteo is a faithful soldier, not the type of a man to betray Saradush. Maybe he didn't. Are there any other suspects? An alarm was raised and my soldiers arrived only a few moments after the gate was opened. We found 3 people in the area. Matteo, Ardik Santel, and the merchant, Kaiser Jerry. When we began our investigation, I strongly suspected Kaiser. He's a greedy, self-serving weasel who would sell his own mother if the price was right. Oh, I get it. It has to be the merchant, right? No one of your own precious soldiers. So why didn't you arrest Matteo? Yeah, tell me that. We didn't get the chance to complete our investigation. Ardik, the son of the Countess Santel, disappeared. He was our primary witness. Himself? Maybe he's the culprit. Did you consider that? No, not Ardik. Not Ardik. Someone who didn't know better might think Ardik was taking revenge for Gromnir's banishment of his father, but the Count was nothing but a cruel, violent bastard. Gromnir did Ardik and the Countess a favor, and Ardik bears no ill will towards the town. And we still have a disappearance. Yeah, his disappearance is pretty suspicious and very convenient, it seems. No, it isn't. Ardik was taking his regular shifts manning the battlements. He wouldn't be the first taken by an enemy arrow or some false spell. Maybe Matteo murdered him. Why do you suspect Matteo now? Our attempt for focusing on the vile Kaiser, but had no proof. Then the Countess told us that Ardik, her son, had implicated Matteo before he disappeared. Maybe Ardik and the Countess are behind this, seeking revenge for Gromnir for banishing the Countess. I doubted both Ardik and the Countess hated the Count. He had a short temper and a heavy hand. If Gromnir hadn't banished him, well, who can say? And you are still convinced Matteo stole solely on hearsay. If you know the Countess, you would know her word is beyond reproach. Oh really? You're such a good lawyer, man. Allowing your personal opinion and personal bias towards her affect your judgment. Pretty good. And she has nothing to gain from a lie. Matteo was Ardik's closest friend. Accusing him was very traumatic for her. Still, I have to admit this does not sit well in my gullet. I was so sure Kaiser was the culprit. I won't pronounce her name. Sorry. Whatever. To discover it was one of my own men. I'm shocked. Sounds like you want to wrap this up with a quick execution. Matteo will not be executed, not while we are under siege. The defense of Saradush is my first concern, but if I had more time, I would investigate further. I just want to find the truth. You want the truth? You can handle the truth. If you wish to investigate further, I will not stand in your way. Speak to Matteo in his cell. The jailer will let you see him. Alright. I will go visit Matteo in the jail at once. I will right this injustice. No, I'm not. Thanks for the information. I should be going now. What you do is your own concern. I must always. I must away to aid. Yeah, whatever. Just go, man. Oh, this is a jail, really. This guy will maybe give us a little bit of a head start with the whole thing. Where is he?
Something on your mind?
Can't you see I'm busy guarding the jail? I don't have time for this, for your yammering. Captain said I should speak with the prisoner. Oh yeah, why didn't you say so? Good, he'll finally unlock the gate. And here we are. Matteo, who are you? Are you here to further torment me, to heap more scorn upon my head? I'm Kalen. I want to ask you some questions, you know? You may ask, but no one believes my answers. The words of the Countess have condemned me in the eyes of everyone. Why would she make up such a story for... yeah, tell me that. I cannot understand why she would falsely accuse me. She's a good woman. When I was growing up with Ardik, her son, she was like second mother to me. The merchant is involved, right? I do not know if Kaiser is involved, but if he is, the Countess herself may be in as much danger as I am. Kaiser is devious. Maybe he has some holds over her. The Countess did seem to be acting strangely when she spoke to Captain Samand. At first I thought it was grief over Arctic loss, but now I think there may be something more sinister afoot. I regret that there is nothing more I can tell you. You must speak to the Countess at her home to find out the reasons behind her actions.
Yes?
Really? No more? Okay. Anything interesting here? Oh, there is a container. And in that container there are things like this. Potions of superior healing. Oh, great. Let's put those here. The strength. This is 24 and he's 19. Plus I need to do something with your strength, man. Here is 20. There will be one. Another of these. This belt, yeah, of the belts. Oh, not here.
What is my task?
Great, so now we go to the Countess's home, or whatever her name is.
You must gather.
This thing looks quite clear. There is something going on. She is blackmailed.
Consider it
That's
done.
quite obvious. People, that's her home, right? I remember correctly. Of course I do. Countess home, inside.
On my...
Hey, this place looks nice. And it's right for the taking. Right? Let's look for traps, because Saradush has some traps. In the other guy's home, there are traps, I do know that much. Yep, that's mine. Oh, 1 gold coin. Really?
Paid well, I await your word.
Please, I have nothing to say to you. I have spoken with Matteo. Oh, Matteo, forgive me, I had no choice. I could not bear to lose my son. I won't let an innocent man suffer for your actions, woman. Whoa, okay. I want the whole story now. I was forced to do this by Kaiser. He has kidnapped my boy, Ardik. He said if I accused Matteo, he would return my son to me. But now he has gone back on his word. He says he will keep my son as a guarantee of my silence. I fear the worst, that Kaiser has no intention of ever returning my son. Oh, yeah, as I said before, Kaiser must face the wrath of justice. No too righteously sounding line for a neutral character, a neutral evil character. You should have just stuck a dagger in his belly when this whole thing started. No, Kaiser must not be harmed. I beg you. He's the only one who knows where my son is. Oh, great. Letting Kaiser get away with this is not going to get your son back, Countess. I don't know what to do. I wish Matteo to be free. I wish Kaiser to be punished, but most of all I wish my son to be safe by my side. I sense the whip of potential profit killing. Grieving mothers, be a sword, be A soft touch. I have little to reward you with, but perhaps you could go to Kaiser's home and speak with him. Maybe somehow you can convince him to release my son. And the plot thickens. Is there anything else you can tell me? I have nothing else I can tell you. Please go to his home. Okay. Now that's a revolutionary change.
It shall be.
Rather, I should say not. Because there's nothing revolutionary about this. And one more thing, I want to
it is done.
Get a closer look at Jaheira when she's using this sword.
I await. I am willing. Yes.
Looks like a normal traditional sword. Okay, because
What
it's
is
a
my task? Consider it
kind
done.
of a, you know, oriental blade. And here we are. You there, guy.
I will do my best.
Not a problem. The thing is, it's obvious that this boy is somewhere here, because there's no other way he can be in any other place.
Yes.
Okay, first let me rob this guy as well. I think there are very tough, traps somewhere around here. No, just some books, at least here. Now here are traps. Do know. One there, one here.
I am ready.
No.
What do you require?
F5. Sorry, that's
Very
the correct one. And that's more like it. Is there a trap here as well? Doesn't look like it. Not very good. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Where do you think you're going? Not best things, but better than most. Now there are also things here. Let's close the door so no one will bother us.
What is it?
Yeah, of course there is a trap here. That thing is also... Whoa, this guy is wealthy. I just robbed you. You have no problem with that, do ya? Okay. Please go to Jaheira. Oh, come on. They put it here? No, it ended in the correct gemstone. This goes here. Nice music. Oh, this expansion has some really nice music. Pierce Shield. That's a good one. Do anyone has that one? Good spell. Edwin. No. Imoen, you don't have that too. Main character doesn't have it too. Protection from cold that we can sell. Okay. Not sure about that. So this one should be learned. Then in a second, minor spell turning. No. Not a very good spell, but not on our level at the moment. And writing magic. Hooray! Now give me a second, because I need to make a quick break. So, let's speak with the man, Kaiser. You're the antagonist of the story, aren't you?
Interlopers in my abode? Perhaps you have mistaken this edifice for an establishment of commerce. I assure you, you are mistaken.
What I fear? I fear that he will still use this unknown to me dialect of English. If you vacate these premises forthwith, I shall exonerate you for the transgression, of your intrusion. I have some questions for you. I am at a distinct disadvantage. You have the privilege of knowing my appellation, yet your own moniker remains something of an enigma. Never mind my name, I have questions about Matteo. Ah, sorrowing circumstance to be sure. Who could have conjectured that Matteo was a traitor? I think you're involved in this somehow. Yeah. Your accusations are completely unfounded and without merit. Captain Samant has found Matteo to be the sole culprit. perpetrator.
Conversation with you is an exercise in futility and an inconvenience I have no need of. I refuse to participate further in this implied denigration of my reputation.
Indeed. But I have a thing up my sleeve. The Countess, of course, told me you kidnapped her son. So the Countess have violated her covenant of discretion before you vote to spurious conclusion. However, I suggest you hear me my exegesis of the extenuating circumstances, child of Bhaal. I generally understand what he's saying, plus I know what is his agenda, but this language is you visage register surprise. You visage registers surprise. Did you presume I did not know both your identity and ancestry long before you stumbled into my dwelling? I present you with an offer, Bhaalspawn. We are two of a kind, you and I. I admit I abducted Ardik, and even one of the dullest faculties can deduce from this that I am also the one responsible for opening the gate. Though ultimately my initial plan did not see fruition. So you tried to betray Saradush to its enemies and failed. Evil schemes to destroy a city are never as simple as they first seem, are they? I learned that hard lesson at Baldur's Gate. Yeah, I eliminated your scheme. This town is doomed regardless of my actions, and I only sought to augment my own capital before the inevitable denouement of the siege. I can offer a similar abundance of riches to you. Oh, interesting. You had my interest, Kaiser. Keep talking. The defenses of Sardush are bolstered by the enchantments of the mage Erard. I intend to eradicate Erard's contribution, thus expediting the eventual subjugation of the town. You mean you're going to kill him? In a legend yet precisely accurate. If you exterminate the enchanter Errant, I will reveal Ardik's hideout location, and I am certain his mother will reward you most handsomely upon their reunion. I've killed my share of mages. One more shouldn't be too much of a trouble. You know, killing a wizard is a hard business. Alternatively, the Countess could be forcibly compelled into a more permanent silence. Given her propensity to disseminate potentially damaging information, I would pay handsomely for that service. Whoa, you want almost everyone dead, don't you? That's quite true. I leave the choice to you, Kaelin. Kill Erard and recoup compensation from the Countess for liberating Ardik, or silence the Countess and I will remunerate. Wow. You and kill Erard myself in due time. Out of professional courtesy, I must insist we slay the Countess rather than my fellow mage. Although, killing the wizard could lead to the acquisition of several powerful magical items. Murder for hire? Kaelin, this goes against everything I stand for. Relax, Jahiro, we haven't even done anything yet. You are right, Kaelin. I will judge you by what you actually do, not what I fear you might do. Okay, well, that was... yeah, she doesn't want us to do that, and I don't think we will. Do we now have a full understanding of the situation? May I rely on your absolute cooperation in this matter? Something sort of that way. What's to stop me from telling Captain Samand what I know? Without some proof, or no one will believe your tale. And it would be extremely detrimental to the health of Ardik. Yeah, he still has the blackmail, he has the card. As long as he has the boy, we don't... he has a hostage, so he's in a better situation. So what's stopped me from just killing you now? You might make an attempt, but my death will not bring gain to anyone involved. I suggest you save your violent impulses for other individuals. Erard comes readily to mind. Return only once. Your task is done. Until then, we have nothing further to discuss. Now the thing is, the boy is down there. Most of us
You
know
must
it.
gather your party before
But it would be a better idea to speak with Countess, maybe? Yeah.
Done.
Which means we are running errands again for people. And hopefully, yeah,
As you asked.
no one was struck by a wall of fire. You bring me news of my son? Kaiser wants you dead and came to warn you. Yeah. No, this cannot be. You please go speak to the wizard Erard. You will find him manning the walls of the town. Maybe he knows a way to yet save my son. Oh great, so we have to go to that page.
It shall be.
I know where he is. Come on people, please go quite quick. No, don't stay there.
What is my
Because
task?
that place is also
Consider it
difficult. There can be a... This is the wizard.
I have things to do. Why not being sitting on me double talking to you?
The defenses of the walls of Saradush demand all my attention. I cannot spare the time to speak with you. Alright. I have some bad news, old man. It's time for you to die. No. I need to speak to you about Aldic's disappearance. One of many who have given their lives defending these walls. But there is no time to mourn. Now please excuse me. The defenses of the walls of Sardush demand all my attention. I cannot spare the time to speak with you. It seems we have to speak with you.
Why not being sitting on me double talking to you?
Yeah, I have come from the Countess. That's the line that will probably start this little dialogue. I must speak to you about Ardic, her son. I sympathize with the noblewoman's grief, yet there is little I can do to ease her suffering. Her son is dead. No, he's being held captive by Kaiser. Kaiser? Why would he do such a thing? Because he betrayed Saladush by allowing the enemy into the city. That's more or less his motivation. Impossible, everyone knows Matteo is the traitor. Ardic was a witness. He caught him red-handed. So I heard. Matteo is just a fall guy. I think Kaiser is the real traitor. The words of a ballspawn count for little here in Saradush, but for the safety of the city I must investigate the truth of your accusation. We must find Ardic. Brilliant, glad you came up with that idea. That's more or less what we need. Now that I know Aldrich's alive, or rather that he lives, sorry, and that Kaiser was involved in his disappearance, may be able to use my powers of magical divination to reveal where Ardic is being held. You're an enchanter, and this, what you want to do is rather foresight, or something like on those lines. Alas, I will not be able to do much more than this. As urgent as Aldic's testimony it is, and discovering the traitor in our midst, I cannot leave my place on the walls for more than a few minutes. Show me where, reveal his location. I shall throw Kaiser's evil scheme. Fine, I'll do what you I will do the actual work. Hold, my enchantment begins. He casts, and there we go. My spell is complete. Ardic yet lives, as you have claimed, but this is most strange. All the signs point that to the home of Kaiser. I suggest you investigate Kaiser's home more thoroughly. Truly. It is there you shall find the son of the Countess. You not coming with me? Of course, he already told us that his whole attention has to be directed at the defense. I must stay to defend the walls. That's more or less that.
On my honor.
Okay, that's the only thing we can do. Whoa, that was a close one too. Well, not so close, to be honest. Let's go.
Gather your party.
And is this guy here again? Nope,
I await your word.
he disappeared. That means he will try to stop us properly downstairs.
It shall be.
Yeah, we heard that.
What
I
do you
heard that.
require? I'm out of. Consider it done.
What is it?
Kaelin, for endeavoring to divulge my machinations, I will gladly kill this guy for this whole for the one purpose. Because when he's speaking, I'm not able to read that correctly. I shall repay you with the remote demise, both Ulrich and yourself. We'll see. They become red. Okay. They are thieves. At least he is. So
Yes.
one
I
thing
will
we know
do
for
my
certain
best.
is that he will try.
What time we got to business?
Get him.
I shall.
Yeah. Here are thieves. They are tried. They drink
I shall
potions
not.
of invisibility. What is an orc is doing here? Well,
What
that
is
was
my
quick.
ticket?
It's obvious there's a way. There's a hidden passage there. What was that? Click the switch and hear the muffin turning of gears. Okay. I don't actually know what happened there, but might be more of these little traps somewhere. This is locked. So let's loot the container. Oh! Starfall ore. That's a nice one. That's important for a thing we will find much later.
On my honor.
If
What do
I
you very well?
remember correctly. These guys of course have a bunch of nice things. What's this? This is a key. Secret jail key, right? No, sorry. That one. The sword goes to him. What the fuck is this? No idea. This goes to you, Edwin, as well. We'll have a bunch of mixtures and potions. When this is all over, there's a bunch, really a lot of them. Potion of strength. This one is not identified. This is a figurine. This statue is a replica of a fierce gladiator wielding a blade in each hand. By invoking this figure, the user temporarily transforms themselves into a blue armored warrior wielding a magical short sword. 1 per day, duration 4 rounds, -5. Quite nice, but yeah, not usable by fighters. So maybe one of you. One of our mages might try to use it, but honestly, if this does not summon, but changes you, twice per round with a +4 short sword, possessing 2 proficiency. Jesus, this is pathetic. Really? This is basically not that good. Let's just say that much. Identifying things in this game might be a bother, but what can you do? This is how it's played. I have a bunch of swords. I really want to collect those for the very sole reason. Then when I sell it, it will be a bunch of money. And in my current situation, maybe not in my current situation, but
What is my
because I'm
task?
playing an evil character, unfortunately, many times I'm forced to buy with higher prices.
On my honor.
When you have a low reputation. Whoa! A mage!
Yes.
Alright. Try your best.
Nature, take the life she gave!
Here we go.
5.
Now,
What's
going on?
What is? Oh, all right.
Holy rat.
Reach, please. Mages in the expansion are very powerful. They usually have the ability to cast really naughty spells.
I go.
Like most of the mages here will try to cast. Yeah, there's the boy. Will try to cast time stop and those kind of spells, which more or less makes it difficult to deal with them. You.
Something on your mind?
And so the foul traitor dies. I thank you on behalf of all the citizens of Saradush. There is much I must do. I cannot stay. Thank you once again.
Yes?
And who Edwin,
As you
out of all
asked.
people, had a level, which means we will have a bunch
You must
of
gather your
spells.
party before venturing
More spells.
forth.
Now I have something on my microphone. Sorry for the
It
sound
shall
problems
be.
there, maybe. Oh no, let's level
We'll
Edwin
bother
here.
someone else.
So if we go out, we might get hit by a few things. Alright, 9 level spell, 6 level spell. Cool, and I get 1 proficiency. Comet! Comet is nice, level 10. More powerful and specialized version of Meteor Storm. A huge meteor or comet strikes the Earth, damaging all enemies in the path and sending out a powerful shockwave that knocks away all foes. Those knocked down must save versus paralyze or be stunned. Nice. Summon Dark Planeta. The spell opens an abyss gate and calls forth the fallen Planeta to fight at the caster's side. Until the spell expires, all the Planeta's avatar is slain. This is also nice. Energy Blade. Oh. The disc Energy Blade is a discus made of pure energy. This blah blah blah. Let's just go with more magical spells, level 6. Now Edwin will have a bunch of new spells. No, they start at level 6. We have Power Word Silence. We have Piercing Magic. Chain Lightning is already here. Death Spell won't actually do much. Invisible Stalker might be nice, and maybe Fire Elemental. Oh, no, Wyvern Call is not an option because Wyverns are basically not really that powerful here. So one of the elementals, I think Air Elemental would be nice. Level 7, level 8, level 9. I have a spell here. What should we do? Spell Trap? Second time, stop. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's the way to deal.
What is my task? Consider it done.
And
must
to
get-
whom I should now... Yeah, there's someone... Must be a way I can finish this quest. Whoa! Edwin, that was close call.
I
Right.
await your word.
I think, thank you for saving my son. I wish I could offer you more of a reward, but this is all I have. She gave me 2,000 and some experience. This is nice. Now we need to do something with Edwin,
It shall
and
be.
quickly.
You
Everyone,
must
please
gather
go
your
there.
party before venturing forth.
Edwin is not the only person without haste. That's the problem, because he will stay behind the whole
Consider
party.
it done.
Can I finish the quest also here?
I will do my best.
If you start running, you might just make it home.
On
alive.
yes.
No,
What do you
well, the
require?
quest was already finished. Yeah. So we did the spellbook, we did the betrayal at the gates.
Yes?
I
Very
think
well.
these are the only two.
Done.
Militia
Something on
God,
your mind?
you go to
You
the walls or whatever. And we know of 2 ways to get to that
As you ask.
freaking little... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Fortunately this time not Edwin, because he would be dead. Walking the streets of Saradush is basically a
It shall
roulette.
be.
Alright, what should we do now? There's this guy as well. Do I have
What is my task?
fear? Yeah, I have horror.
Consider it done. On
Which
my honor.
I will try to cast on him, but I think we should do it by casting... I think it's designed, this quest is designed to cast it on him, not from a spellbook, not by a character, but by a scroll. We'll see how that will turn out in a moment. Alright,
What
let's
do you
do
require?
this.
Hi, friend.
Ha ha ha! It's working! I'm starting to feel fear. That means I'll teleport away. Oh, thank you, he said. And there he goes.
Yes?
There's the guy who was killed. Yeah.
What is my
Last
task?
time we asked about Jahira, I think, and Edwin. So now Volo will tell us
It is
about
surprising what one
someone
can learn at a
else.
simple country fair,
Was it Edwin? Yes. About Imoen. From an anonymous childhood in the monastery of Candlekeep, Imoen stepped forth. A young woman with the blood of an immortal in her veins, the power of an archmage at her command. An archmage. I like the sound of that, but you forgot beautiful. All of the sorcerers in Winthrop's books were beautiful and terrible. Watch, see? See how I flip my hair and glare at you? Didn't I look evil? Said Imoen. Little explanation. Winthrop was a man who more or less was her stepfather, or rather took her into his care. He was an innkeeper in Candlekeep. Which of your companions would you like to hear about now? So we had Edwin, Jaheira, Kogan. Out of all the great warriors to come from the ranks of the dwarves, Kogan is one whose name is terrible, and terrible deeds are already achieving legendary status. Pray that your path does not cross the gruff battle rager, for never had a more efficient killer walked the plains. Damn right, said Kogan. And there is Saravok, the last person. Thank you. Oh, sorry, I slipped my hand.
I've traveled the length and breadth of Farron, and there's always something new.
Saravok? You mean the Saravok? He's with you? Sure he is, right there. Amazing! I had heard that a warrior of masterful skill was sighted traveling with you, Kaelin, but even I could not guess at such a convolution. Imagine the very man who once tried to kill you now fights by your side. I shall have to write that down now, so I don't forget. What a fantastic tale this will be. It was a good enough tale when I was alive the first time. Psychopathic fool. Alright, that's more or less all of them. My companions. Immortalized by this guy. Okay, since we're already here, I will sell stuff to you. None of this, sorry. Boots. Those boots. Boots are made for walking. That's just what they do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Yeah, I know some, at least some, English songs. Yeah, we don't need those. Well, speed. We don't need all speed as well, to be honest. Because there's just too many people already having the shoes. Okay, breach. I don't need those two, that's for sure. No spells here, and no spells here. Arrows of the spelling, let's sell those two. No point in keeping them. And Jaheira, you always have something to sell. Gems. Gems are nice. Okay. That's 5,000 for us. Wonder if we'll be able to beat 1 million. Because usually I was able to do it, especially with good characters. I might not be that close. Okay. I don't need this anymore. You people maybe use ranged weapons. Actually, I should put this in that order. So all ranged weapons are in the correct order.
I'm busy, okay? I'm busy.
Ah, fine. We need to do something with you in this wretched life of yours, Edwina. Yeah, some of you probably remember Edwin has a special quest in which he changes to a woman. Fine, now let's think. What should we do now? We've been in this house, we've done that. Gromir's Barracks, that's the place where we should go. Temple of Wukeen, that's 2. Castle Saraduch.
It shall be.
You know what? Let's pack the people.
What do you wish?
What's this? Tankard Tree, that's the name.
So be it.
We go. I will pack them somewhere around here.
Yes,
Let's hope that they won't be attacked. And the main character will try to open this. We are not able to open those, okay? But the barracks we will open from this side, because I know that the Gromnir's people, Gromnir's soldiers, they have what we need to get to the sewers. Sorry, and we go. There'll be some fight here. These guys are not good. Not to mention that they more or less look like, yeah, orcs. Hey, nobody's allowed in here but Gromnir's men. You have about 5 seconds to slink out of here before I turn my men loose on you, said an Orog. Okay, Gromnir days of bullying this town is over. I go where I want and when I want. So that's how we want it. Fine by me. Slaughtering civilians is always fun. Oh, that was cool. Well, we have an orc here, some humans.
What should I fetch now?
Kill them. That was easy.
Yes.
Well, let's unleash some spells because this will drag for too long if we don't do it the proper way. The proper way involves lightnings. Main character. Oh, you have a chain lightning too. That's more like it.
Let's see what your guts be looking at.
There's even no need.
I await
You, Jahira, change weapon. Mages, you're in the thick of a battle, so it might be nice to have some protection from attacks on ourselves. That of course involves stone skin.
Good time we got to business.
Deal with them, because they are too close. Whoa, that's a bunch of you. They try to eliminate us by numbers.
I'm busy.
Alright. Then the Wail of the Banshee it is. And Imo and you, at the meantime, try another chain lightning. Main character, you do that too. Yeah, some of them are dead. More of you are coming. Whoa. That's a bunch. I'm quite sure they should be dead quickly. They are not that difficult, as you can quite clearly see. Alright, now. Oh really? That's all you have, guys? Where is the Orog? He should have the... Who's the leader? So I'm quite sure he should be the one possessing the key. Well, that guy is in the other room. Fuck. Too much of this here. Intriguing, okay. Then let's look around. And look for traps as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't see trap here, so that's fine. Gold is always nice. Oh, yeah, here it is, the key. More gold. Nice. Fine.
Yes, as you ask.
Quick save. And a short break.